and she didn't want no smoke. Do you know who that is?
Krishan's sister said Clarissa Shields don't want no smoke.
I saw her at the BET Awards, and she was out acting nice because she didn't want no smoke. Bro, she would massacre the entire cast of baddies with just her left hand.
She is legally trained to kill you. You sure you want that smoke?
I don't think you do.
Dog, I think even if it's like, yo, Remy got a gun, I think she'll punch the bullet down. That Remy shoot and just look at her like.
Probably. I don't know how Remy would fare. I think it's best to, you know what I'm saying, just stay on the sidelines. Krishan's sister too. Krishan, who are we talking about? Whose sister?
Krishan Rock's sister.
Okay.
I forgot she was still even a thing. Like, what are you?
That's Blueface baby mama.
Yeah. Her sister.
Oh, her
sister-in-law.
Damn, I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, women think they can whoop anybody, dog, just because you won a couple fights, yo. Like, yo, she literally, like, she has like 9 belts. Like, every belt that you could have, she has them.
Like Mercedes.
Yeah, she's a belt collector too. I bet you she'll beat up Easy the Black Captain.
That's funny. Shout out to StreamYard actually working. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem.
It's actually working.
No, the problem was the shit was tripping.
What?
Yeah, but it's all good though.
Get it together.
But we here. We rocking it.
Yeah, man. So let's go ahead and hit the button.
Yeah.
Hit the motherfucking button. Push the motherfucking button.
4 letters. One word. Love.
I told that little bitch, don't you cross the line. She know that she ain't got no kid, but she gon' swallow mine. Keep one up top, I shoot my shot just like it's Columbine. If I say put it on the floor, then that's the bottom line. Yeah, I told that little bitch, don't you cross the line. She know that she ain't got no kid, but she gon' swallow mine. Keep one up top, I shoot my shot just like it's Columbine. If I say put it on the floor, then that's the bottom line. And I'm the #1 contender in this bitch, still up in this bitch, trying to stretch the difference. I'm always on some different shit. Ideos meal, Del Rio flow, I'm just switching whips. If everybody got a price, nigga, then you should get a grip. 415s in the trunk, I make it slump, nigga. If I'm not the best in the world, I see him punk, niggas. To be the best, you gotta beat the best, just what come with it. Lie, cheat, and steal for real, just like when Trump did it. I told that little bitch, don't you cross the line. She know that she ain't got no kid, but she gon' swallow mine. Keep one up top, I shoot my shot just like it's Columbine. If I say put it on the floor, then that's the bottom line. Yeah.
Oh my God, Graham. Let me tell you, I had to count that down. I was
like, still one ready?
No. I dipped out for a second. You feel me? And then I had the. You feel me? I still had the earpiece in. You feel me? I still had the headphones on. I was like, all right. You feel me? I got like 12 seconds. You know what I'm saying? I got like 12 seconds. You know what I'm talking about? You get me? That's how you feel, Chris?
Oh, I had hit the Nick Cannon. Because love don't cost a thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, people with jobs, people without jobs, middle class, upper class, high class, all that. Cats, snakes, chickens, ducks, elderly people, and twerkers. We present to you another episode of the Public Enemies Podcast. The best thing since wrestling. This is episode 361. Yeah. By the way, I go by, oh my God, Graham. Hope everybody's doing well. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. We appreciate that.
For some reason.
Gresh, what's going on, bro? How you doing?
I am ready to get the fuck out of this state.
Man, where are you?
I'm in South Carolina, so I don't know. It's not bad, but it's just like this is the widest part of this state I've ever been in. Like everywhere I'm turning, like when I see somebody, when I see somebody black, I be like, oh, you look like me. Oh, I be like, oh, I be about to sound like Paul Bear. Oh,
You give yourself a little like.
Yeah, all you niggas out there looking at each other like, get out.
Look,
Like, what are you doing here?
but nah, whenever I'm anywhere longer than 3 days, I kind of check out a little bit. So I'm like, count down. So, but other than that, I'm cool. I'm cool.
I'm with you. Jizzle, what's going on, brother? How you doing today?
Hey, man, I cannot complain. I am just, a little lethargic because, I had to, we were talking about the Golden Corral run earlier, and it was successful, but not in a good way. Why is the meatloaf next to the rice, which is next to the tilapia, which is right next to a whole pizza? Like, all right, bro.
They want to make sure you got the bubble guts like Taco Bell.
We got ices. Like, so what, nigga?
God damn.
Variety. Did they have the lobster? Like dude that was at the all you can eat spot with the lobster. He kept getting hella lobster. It was like, bro,
it was like, you gotta go. He just threw it all away.
He said, "Who said I gotta eat all of the lobster before? Like, when was that a rule?"
So I gotta finish this plate so I can get another plate of lobster. Yes, sir. No, get out. Just get out. They had like 9 lobster tails and like 4 whole lobsters. Just like, come on, cuz. Like, what are we doing, man?
Just greedy.
Man, I love black people doing stuff like that, but man, sometimes like not over no lobster, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy. Bro was tweaking. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Tweaking.
This thing had 2 plates like this of lobster. Like, you go sit down. Nigga. He was eating by himself too, which is even worse. Like, come on, cuz.
He was definitely a J-Cat for that one.
Like, I don't even think it's like healthy to eat that much lobster anyway.
Yeah, after drinking too much water, like, what do you think you're gonna do?
Was it like that? Mercury lobsters got mercury and shit too. Like shellfish got mercury. That's it.
Yeah. You asking, you got to eat that in moderation. Or you just asking for your guts to just be fucked up for a month.
Yeah, man, you know how many protons and neutrons is in lobster dog?
Niggas.
Love seafood. I never had it before.
Let's blast into the conversation. You feel me?
Blast off.
My nigga Jimmy Neutron got a blast.
Jimmy Neutron mom had ass.
Whoa. All right, man. Let's go ahead and kick it off, dog. You know what's crazy about that? Is last week on the timeline, Sami Zayn had posted that video of him dancing and said it oddly goes with any song. It oddly matches up with any song that you put it onto, and people decided to take the challenge. They decided to take him up on that offer,
and most of them were ass.
I mean, but ours had the Wax a Million.
Legend.
No panties on. And according to Spotify, that song happened to top the viral charts the next day.
I wonder whose fault that is. You're welcome. Wax a Million.
Indubitably.
I don't know if we can take credit for that. I'm not.
Yeah, we can. We bullshit. We bullshit.
BT Uncut's been a hot topic the last like few months. Everybody keeps talking about it for some reason.
Yeah.
They never got to experience it. That's why.
No, yeah.
Y'all young bucks don't know.
I don't even think I should have experienced it.
Nah, for sure. Not for sure. Had first period in the morning. I'm at 3 in the morning watching. Ain't nothing like money in a Ziploc bag. I'm like, oh my.
Had the TV low, but then you couldn't turn down the brightness, so of course it's gonna creep out under the door.
White
You still
girls always on my mind.
Tip drip. I need 3 BBL demons and 2 credit cards.
Hey, man, that is hilarious. So that happened. That happened. Yeah, pretty much. Shout out to Wax Million, man. Shout out to Wax Million.
Come on the show.
Oh God. Now, a while back, a couple weeks ago, they announced that American Gladiators was going to be returning to Amazon Prime Video, and The Miz was set to host. Well, now they have revealed the cast. It's none of these niggas. It's an old season, but you feel me?
My nigga Turbo, you know what I'm saying? My nigga Laser.
Oh, my mama. Yeah. Shout out to the history, as you feel me? My uncle would say. Shout out to history of American Gladiators. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? But on this new season, boobies. That's funny. Rick Boobs is going to be on this new season of American Gladiators.
Boo.
Jesse Goddard, I believe. I seen him in like one of them OVW things for the Netflix show. Jesse Goddard is on it. Camille is going to be a competitor on American Gladiator. So if you're wondering where Camille has been,
oh, that's where she been.
And also Wardlow on American Gladiator.
That nigga been goddamn.
And Rio, so y'all know, just announced. Rio's gonna be there too, y'all. We'll send the ball. All the people that we ain't using right now.
So, yeah, for sure.
Scorpio Sky too.
Man, that's wild.
From school.
Shout out to Scorpio Scott, man. My dog Schuler.
Yo, man, Wardlow's perfect for that stuff. So I think he'll be a perfect candidate to be the new Turbo.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, you think they're gonna have the gladiator names too? You feel me?
I remember when they rebranded it, and there was like, yo, there was a dude on there named Wolf, and he just looked like Ben Stiller.
All right.
And he looked like the dude from the dodgeball movie, and I was like, who's scared of this nigga? They had a real athlete nigga just running through this nigga like, get out the way, Wolf. You got to use this nigga Wolf for the game when they used to hit people with the big ass Q-tip.
Wardlow's name is either Peanut or Elephant.
God,
that nigga name is Sarabi.
Staying in the realm of television, it appears that Netflix is going to be running a new series called Tuesday Night Titans, which will apparently take place in the world of professional wrestling. There was a couple of people, I think Deadline had announced that is going to be on this show. I just don't have that. I don't know who the fuck's going to be on it.
I don't think they know who's going to be on it either.
I think there was like 1 or 2 people that were announced, but I honestly, to be completely real with you, nobody that I fucking know. So I'll tell you about something that Deadline did inform us about, that Jade Cargill will apparently be making her acting debut alongside Jonathan Majors in an action thriller called True Threat. So yeah, shout out to Jade. She's stepping into acting. She's
with John Majors
spreading her wings. You feel me? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that guy.
You know they're gonna be singing Negro spirituals behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He dresses like one.
He dressed like a
Negro spiritual.
Well, he dressed like Preacher Boy from Sinners, nigga. I think he dresses like that every day. I think it's like his pajamas. I think he sleeps in the hat and everything.
I just want to taste it. I just want to taste it.
Traveling.
Traveling.
Hey man, but salute to Black excellence. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to downplay it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. It says it's an action thriller, so you feel me? I'm into shit like that. I fucks with action thrillers. You feel me? So I'm not gonna say that Jonathan Majors isn't a good actor. Okay. But then also I'm not gonna say that he is a good actor. So we'll see.
Y'all not about to cancel me. Even though I've been canceled like 20 times, it's okay.
I just don't know. I haven't seen him in enough shit. Like
he ain't really been in shit. Like he was in that bodybuilder movie since that whole incident, but that's about it.
Man in San Francisco,
something like that.
He was in some movie wearing a low ass Princeton hat, and he was like, "Okay." Like the hat was hella little. We're gonna let you with this club, all right? He was like, "Okay." I was like, "All right, bro, you got it."
Oh, it's supposed to be set in Harlem, so it'll be interesting.
In like the 70s, huh? The 60s, of course. I bet.
He don't even need wardrobe. He's gonna bring his clothes from the crib. Like, yeah, don't even worry about it, blood. Take that out.
I got it.
Speaking of wardrobe, fresh off of the release of his new Reebok Answer 3s, Swerve Strickland was set to face off against Will Ospreay on Dynamite. Summer Blockbuster, the 14-hour manifesto by Tony Khan. I am tired.
That was me at 10 p.m. I am tired.
I had to double back, bro. Like I watched a little bit of it, and then I was like, all right, I'm finna watch the game. And then after the game was over, I went back and finished watching Dynamite because the shit was still on. And then, I filled in the blanks.
Oh, okay. That happened. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Damn, like I had to watch the shit all types of out of order, like a Star Wars trilogy.
Yeah.
Every nigga's first Star Wars movie was Return of the
Jedi. That is also true. That That was my first movie. Yeah.
Overload myself with all of this wrestling shit, bro. I can't do it.
Will Ospreay. Swerve.
I mean, I can, but it's just like it's not healthy, man. I gotta take a break in between. I can't do 4 hours, as you guys can see.
Get it? That got into they went to a draw. Time limit draw.
30-minute time limit draw.
Anytime when they announce that they're gonna be like, this comes with the time limit draw, that's always on the table.
Especially with two people who can't afford to lose.
Yeah, that's the perfect way to end it. Look at this. Look at me, I got a new tattoo. Look at me, I got a new version of my song that's out. And so
acting ugly.
Yeah, acting ugly. People don't forget. But I mean, nobody expected it not to deliver. It was like dead ass even too. I think that's the best part, that it was dead ass even to the point to where, like, yeah, man, I want to see them fight 162 more times.
I think you're going to. These two are, the foundation of what AEW is right now.
The new pillars. They're the pillars inside, like around the pillars.
Yeah, they're the new pillars. Yeah, I'm not gonna cap. You feel me? This match was crazy. Like, it was like reversal after reversal, kick out after kick out. You know what I mean? This nigga Swerve did the dead eye. I'm like, okay, that's like the when he did the big pressure. You feel me? It's like, okay, story. I see it building.
Continuation.
Cinema.
I'm with you. I'm following along. I'm paying attention. You feel me? I got you. I'm rolling. You feel me? But this shit was hard though. This shit was hard.
I think it's so funny that nigga, the bell rings while that nigga just standing on top of the rope about to stomp this nigga to the ground. He just like, I was like, oh,
that sudden death. You know me? Sudden death. But it's I don't know, man. Like, I think it's.
I'm glad they stopped counting down when the seconds is over and just ring the bell.
Yeah.
At one point, Justin Roberts used to be like 10, I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. You're taking away the suspense.
On commentary, Taz was like, I don't think Swerve recognizes how much time is left. I don't think he knows what the clock is. I'm like, nigga, you're not showing him a clock. He doesn't know how long. But yeah, they did that whole shit. So
didn't you used to have it on the Tron?
Yeah, but I don't think they were showing that on the Tron.
Yeah, they ain't doing no more. That's what I'm saying. They stopped doing a lot of stuff. They was trying some new stuff. People said it was stupid, and they just stopped.
Started stripping shit down. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want all that extra shit. I thought we tried to do sports based presentation. Y'all want wrestling moves. All right.
They want sports entertainment.
Well, got a bunch of wrestling moves in this match. But they tried to do the whole sudden death thing. Didn't work. Death Riders came out, surrounded the ring. You know what I'm talking about? And then the Young Bucks came up out of nowhere and attacked Swerve. And they tried to, you feel me? They handcuffed this nigga to the motherfucking turnbuckle. You know what I'm saying? And then they pulled out his own shoes with thumbtacks on the bottom or whatever. You feel me? And then they was finna super kick this nigga, and Ospreay jumped in and took the bullet.
Like a bitch.
I don't like nobody like that. Fuck that.
Look at Swerve like bracing for the impact. You feel me?
The doors of the church are now open. Altar call.
Fucking dummy, nigga.
He was committed. He was committed to it, but I ain't gonna hold you.
And that nigga just slumped into his chest like. And then, he was like, "I can't hold you, nigga. I'm still handcuffed, as you can see."
Bucks was standing there like, I mean, we wasn't trying to do that, but I mean,
hey.
I was like, damn, blood. My fault, I guess.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's I thought that they were gonna go, you know, some other direction, but Hangman's in the main event, and then it looks like this is the direction that we're going for All In.
Can they coexist? Part 23,000.
I mean, as you can see, they just fought each other for 30 minutes, and you know what I'm saying? They were still cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because then he started off by shaking his hand and said, "I love you, brother."
You feel me?
So. Yo, this nigga Will Ospreay running around trying to be everybody's friend is kind of pissing me off too.
I don't know how much longer that's gonna last.
You can't be talking this best in the world shit and fucking big homie shit where you over here just running around behind everybody else trying to be their friend. Like, I got your back, bro. Like, nigga, get the fuck away from me, blood. Like, get away from me. Go do your flips over there. You just said you was better than me 3 days ago, but you want me to have your back? What you need my help for? You the best in the world. Help yourself. Help me, nigga. Shit.
So his whole plight, his whole motivation right now is trying to uplift Hangman and make sure that he's elevated and he's prepared and he's protected and he's ready to fight the good fight against the Death Riders. Well, Christopher Daniels at the beginning of the show told Hangman, hey, maybe you should try to mend some of these fences with people that have, you know, harsh feelings for you. And he respects Christopher Daniels. So it seems as if, you know, we'll get to it. Anyways, so the Death Riders jumped this nigga. Then they dragged this nigga out to the ring. Put tape or whatever the fuck that was. It wasn't tape, but it was like they put a bandana around this nigga's mouth. You feel me? It was, Marina was getting her shots in. Yuta was getting his shots in. Claudio was getting his shots in. You know what I'm saying? This nigga Yuta is like a fucking
fucking nerve, dog.
The way he like a fucking, I don't know, bro. The way he just like mirrors like anybody he glazing right now. You feel me? Like now he dressing like Claudio, dressing like Moxley, just dressing like Bryan Danielson. You know what I'm saying?
That's 2010, 2012 Bryan Danielson. When he was the no nigga. That's who he dressed like.
Yeah. That was hard though. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm talking about the way his hair is just right there, because at one point Brian's hair wasn't all the way back there. It was like on his face.
Yeah, and fear the beard.
Yeah, fear the beard.
When you said John Cena was a mockery of wrestling, that's why I wear this shirt. I'm making a mockery of you. Yeah,
that's the exact same hair.
Some people as if the Death Riders are a mockery of wrestling, and those of whom feel that way would like for Hangman to dethrone Moxley and take the AEW Championship away. And I don't know. What do you guys feel about how they did this whole thing? Like, it feels like they got a lot of heat. You know what I'm saying, jumping on Hangman like that and tying him up and all that. But then, like, I mean, the ops came and saved him, and then he cut that whole promo. Like, where y'all at with it, with this this current build?
I mean, I'm just kind of ready for it to end, dog. Like, we got a long All Ins next month. Thank God. Like, I hope it ends. But this is probably one of the coolest things that they did, because like, when that man Moxley had his head turned, he just turned around like, I was like, oh, that was smooth. And all the niggas just walked behind him and shit. Like, that was cool. Like, I think Hangman is the perfect foil for them, because he can literally beat up all them niggas like in the group, her too. And I think he's the only cool guy they ever to go for it so far. And somebody that you can actually believe in a champ who's done it before. Like, I had to go through Kenny Omega and all of them. I had to go through my own friends, the Elite. I can definitely go through you fuck niggas. Like, I don't even like y'all. So if I can go through my friends to get to the belt, I can definitely go through you fuck niggas. So I just wanted to end though, so we can go to something new.
Word to High School Musical.
I don't know, man. I got questions, right? Like, why are the Young Bucks running around claiming that they're trying to help Hangman, but then at the same time they keep linking up with the Death Riders? And why the fuck is the Death Riders trusting these niggas that keep running around talking about, Hangman, we need you to take the belt from Moxley at All In? Like, what the fuck?
Everybody's stupid.
No loyalty.
Everybody's stupid.
I don't get it. I got another question.
They're Drake.
Is Okada finna be in the Don Callis family now? Because why the fuck is this nigga teaming up with this bald nigga, you feel me, to fight Kenny Omega now? Like, he's the secret ingredient. He's the secret weapon. We need him to get over the hump of, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so they just want to bring Don Callis in and act like Kenny and Okada ain't been beefing since before that nigga even got around. They keep trying to make Don Callis an important character when he is not even good enough or interesting enough to be a side character. He's not even interesting enough to be an NPC. Why does he keep being involved in these stories? Bro, everybody and their mama is in the Don Callis family. At this point, he is a hoarder. I saw this man pop out there. I was like, bro, I'm not even booing you because you were heel. It's like, bro, just go away. Why are you here? Why do you keep getting involved in these stories? Takeshita ain't doing shit. Kyle Fletcher barely doing shit. So why are you here? You're not elevating nobody. You're just making yourself relevant, and it's like, bro, you are not adding to anything. Because once whoever wins after All In, you're going right back to not being relevant again.
Bang, bang, bang.
Jackal.
Bang.
That's what it is.
He's the Jackal.
Leader.
Well, he need to jack his ass on up out of here.
Whoa.
Don Callis has the go away heat with Gresh.
It's like, bro, please go away. Go the fuck away. You are like the third Canadian that I do not fuck with. Jericho, you, and Drake. Like, just go the fuck away. Damn.
Yeah, top 5 too, man. That nigga. Well, how does Takeshita feel? Like, what would you if you was looking at Don Callis, right? And then you see another fly ass Japanese nigga walk in.
Listen,
I don't want to play with you anymore.
And I'm pretty sure he's there to cut promos for Okada because Okada hasn't really been cutting long-winded promos. So he's probably there just to get heat on the match. But it's like every time I see this man, I'm like, why are you here? Stop popping up. You're like a bad fruit fly. Pop up every time something is good. You want to pop up and try to disturb my meal. Leave me alone.
I think gracious, angry as fuck. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they had the contract signing, and of course, Okada and Hangman shook hands. That's when Don Callis came out there and did his whole spiel. But they announced that this would be a winner-take-all match, of course, initially for the international title and for the continental title.
Okay.
The Continental title only has 2 title holders, which is crazy.
In what, a year and a half?
Yeah.
You feel me? Cool.
But really more, because wasn't it like 2 years? Isn't it 2 years old? Okada just had it for over a year. Like he had it for like 13 months.
Yeah, you're right. They've had 2 Continental Classics, so my bad. But they announced this week that they're creating a new championship, which is the Unified Championship, to represent both of these titles. And I don't know, man. What do you, CJ? What do you think about the Unified Championship and them merging this into one title instead of making one of these championships defunct or doing away with it?
I think it was just a reason for them just to make another belt. Like, I think these niggas just like making belts, Like, I like the way it looks, but I kind of think that that belt looks like they had that shit in the tuck, and they decided like, we got to use this shit for something. Like, because it kind of looks like one of the it looks like a belt that they were trying to use for something else, but then they came up with something else. So I think it was just a way to finally get this belt off the shelf. Throw it on the shelf. Yo, man, that's hella funny. And yeah, I just don't. And plus, I don't think they want to have another superstar running around, or another wrestler. Excuse me, let me not disrespect them. All right, another wrestler running around with multiple titles and shit, while Mercedes is doing that. Especially 2 titles in the same fucking, you know what I mean? So like, I don't mind the title. I just don't think it was necessary. So I like the way it looks, though.
He likes the women's title, the OG one,
the small one.
Yeah, just bigger.
Didn't they make a bigger one? They made a bigger one of the, and then they switched it,
which was hilarious because they waited until after Nyla Rose lost it. So they had Nyla Rose walking around with that toy belt.
Yeah, she just carried around her hand like a lunch pail.
It's like that one thing that, you feel me? Like you go to like the fair or something. And you put your little quarter or the penny in there, and they like stretch it out.
Yeah. Made in 1837.
I'm not feeling this. This Unified Championship is really rubbing me the wrong way. I expected and thought that they were going to do away and, just X out one of these titles. And I just feel like when you unify a championship and then you fuck around and call it a Unified Championship, you just give them room to split this shit back up and bring back the international title and bring back the continental title. And you know what's a way that they can do that? By having whoever is the champion at that time, Kenny Omega if he wins, or Okada if he wins and goes into the Continental Classic, and they will lose. So boom, now they will remain the international champion like they did with Eddie Kingston. And I'm just like, bro, this is fucking stupid. This is like
a waste of time.
I don't like it.
It's a waste of time. If they go that route, it will legitimately be a waste of time.
But I think that's what they're doing.
But it's just their way of making Kenny and Okada bigger, even though it's like it's already big in name alone.
This is the match that AEW was created for.
Like it literally could have just been for the international championship, and it still would have the same level of importance because it's freaking Kenny Omega versus Okada. But they want to make it a bigger deal because it's not for the world title. So they're like, okay, we're going to just unify these 2 titles, and then we're going to not set ourselves in a hole. So basically, if we're ready to split them, then we'll just split them, and then I know that's exactly where they're going to go. Like, I might as well call it now. That's exactly where they're going to go. They're going to split it eventually.
Well, back to your hate of Don Callis because of his distraction. Okada was able to attack Kenny Omega from behind with the championship, and then fucked around and started hitting this nigga in his bam, rib shot with the fucking the little lead pipe. You feel me?
Was it a lead pipe or was like that police nightstick?
It was a baton.
A baton. It was a baton. It was a whole ass baton.
Who the fuck? Where the fuck they get a baton from? Who's a cop?
Academy.
Nigga 6,000. Nigga.
He went to a sports academy center, and you can get it for like $30.
Right next to the bear mace that Mark Lamont Hill got hit with. It's right in the same section. It's like pocket knives, asps.
Yeah, that's where I get. That's why I get my brass knuckles from. Like it's like a whole brass knuckle. You get it from the academy. So like $20, $25, $30.
So he fucked around and beat this nigga Kenny Omega ass, bro. Like dog walked this nigga, mollywop, like you feel me, Anthony Bowen's finisher. You feel me? And then like they was carrying this nigga out on a stretcher. It was doing the most. He kept hitting this nigga with elbow drop after elbow drop. And then, you feel me, this nigga Kenny Omega start coughing up blood and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Fire the entire medical staff.
Why do you say that, sir?
Why the hell am I still here after I'm bleeding? Why are you taking forever to get me up? Get me the fuck out of here. I'm already dead.
Yeah, that's when he started bleeding. They then should have got him up out of there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I got hit the first time. Get me the fuck out of here. Why am I still here? Why are you taking forever to put me on this stretcher? Just carry my ass like one person over here, the other person over here, and put me on my shoulders and just wobble my ass on up out of here. Why am I still here?
What the fuck is the fallen angel doing, nigga? Like, hey, nigga, ain't you in charge? You can't stop this ball, nigga. You niggas look just alike.
But you shorter. God damn. You
could have do a best moonsault ever on this nigga real quick. No, then he'd have landed on me. That'd have really been spitting up blood.
I like the angle. I really appreciate that they're, you know what I'm saying, trying to put a lot of heat on this. I'm feeling like the Kenny Omega and his stomach situation, they're like leaning into that the same way that Bryan Danielson would with his concussions and shit like that. And it's like, it only hurts when it's convenient for them in story. And it's like, you know, like you get a regular punch to the stomach, you feel me, but you ready to set up a V trigger, you know what I'm saying, and a dragon suplex, you feel me, like nah, you know what I'm saying, I gotta get this shit off, and you don't feel that shit. But
it's kind of like when Big Show used to wrestle and hit people with his right hand, but then as soon as it's time for the finish, he just balls it up even more. Just he likes and yell and then punch. Then it's effective, but like the regular punch that you just gave me with the same hand isn't as effective.
Oh man!
But what about the left hand? Is your like
look at the left, man?
And this man went through a whole fatal forward like literally last week, and they was kicking him in the gut repeatedly, and he was fine.
Okada elbow, big dog.
Blood capsules.
Oh,
I mean, obviously.
I thought they overdid it with the blood capsules.
It was like,
and that's another thing too. It was a little bit too much. I understand they wanted to get that shot, but it's like, bruh, pick me up immediately. Why, medical staff? You are fired. I am EVP. I am replacing you. I should be out of here in 2.5 seconds. Why am I still here? Yeah.
You spit that blood out like when Papa Sean gonna make Ultimate Warrior throw up everywhere. That's what it reminded me of. It was all dispersed and weird and shit, like something running out his mouth. He able to spit everywhere. He's wearing a white shirt. I'm like, of course you're gonna bleed all over the white shirt.
What was also hilarious was the crowd chanting "You sold out" to Okada. I'm like, bro, that would work if he wasn't already a heel and aligned with the EVPs.
He's been a dickhead since he got here. Now you guys want to say I sold out? Nigga, I've been hating this nigga since I got here.
Speaking of somebody been a dickhead since they got there, Mercedes Moné is on the way to claiming 7 championships at All In, because not only did she run interference after Toni Storm beat Julia Hart, but she decided that she also wants to challenge for the CML Women's World Championship, and they're going to do that next week in Arena, Mexico. And if you think that Mercedes Moné is not walking out of there with that championship as well in tow, man, you got another thing coming. You know what I'm saying?
She's really gonna be Ultimo Dragon.
Yes.
With all those belts.
Yes. Salute to Mercedes.
Keep winning, dog. This is exactly what I love. When like I said earlier, I love when my wrestlers wrestle because that's all y'all complain about. It's like, oh, well, how come we don't wrestle?
We took the title from somebody out there.
Oh yeah, she did go to what was it, Vienna, Austria?
Yeah, in Walter's house.
It was a triple threat match. It was a 1-on-1, and she just popped up, walked in, and was like, "Yeah, 3-way."
Surprise, niggas.
Yeah, bag talk.
Surprise!
I was like, all right, cool. I'm rolling then. Fuck it.
And the funny thing is, it wasn't even announced. She just said, I'm here. Let's win.
I am. Give me your belt.
Brett said, give her a gauntlet for all of her titles. Oh, shit.
Just defend them all at once.
Maybe she is the CEO. Yes, she is. Chief executive officer who likes to eat bricks.
Yeah.
God, he eating shoe leather.
Like, girl, I know you shaking that table.
Yeah, she's gonna lose to Toni. That's where the downfall starts.
She's gonna lose to Toni
for sure.
Yeah, I feel like she's gonna lose to Toni.
I don't know, man.
It's too obvious. I mean, I'll take it if she wins, but it's like
she's losing.
She's losing.
Yeah, she's losing to Toni. Toni Storm is the biggest, you know what I'm saying, women wrestler in AEW. As far as how they do like Hangman as the main character, Toni Storm is the main character.
She's earned
it. Mariah May's entire AEW run was being a supporting character for Toni Storm, even when she was the champion.
Yeah. And see, maybe that's the difference. Like Mariah May got a championship out of being Tony's lackey. See, Camille just got on American Gladiators.
LOL.
Cool.
Oh God!
Shit, we got some group chats.
You got some super chats?
Mm-hmm. Super chats, yeah. It's on them chats.
Yeah. Where are they?
The button. My bad. Let's see that. Let's go ahead and do that. Here, what? Cyclops said this game war haven't made no lick of sense. I was talking about the Death Riders and
the Elite.
I mean, if you look back at that, they had that backstage segment where Ospreay was getting checked on, you feel me, and Hangman went to go try to, you feel me, see if he was good, and the Bucks popped up on him and was like, stick to the plan. This nigga like, what plan? He's like, the plan. You're supposed to be the champion. That's why I'm like, this shit don't make no fucking sense. I don't get it.
It don't.
After that, Prince Nana stuck his head out the door and was like, boss, did you hear that? And Swerve is in there with Will Ospreay. And he heard all that shit that Hangman said to the Bucks about stay out of Ospreay's business, stay out of my business, stay out of Swerve's business, leave us the fuck alone, all that shit.
Yeah, that shit was all fucking dramatic and shit. He was like, stay out of my business, stay out of Will's business. He waited. Stay out of Swerve's business.
Right. He made it all dramatic.
Yeah, he waited a little bit, just like like in the little dog too. Okay.
He'll do good in a Tyler Perry production.
The one that saves Taraji.
Yep.
We got one more. My brother Adrian Hernandez, you know what I'm saying? Makes sure unlikely. He says that Don Callis family got more members than TNA. Yeah.
It's just a bunch of them. Everybody it's like it's like NWO 2000 in that bitch.
It's like everybody's on the TNA roster, even when they're not on the TNA roster no more, because they're going to remind you, hey, by the way, you see what just happened? Look back at what they did over here.
7 years ago, Bobby Lashley had a headband. What?
Remember when Ron Killings was the TNA World Champion?
Eli Drake, y'all.
You remember EC3? Like, no, I don't.
No, we don't.
Talk about the top 1%? No, we don't. TNA, stop bastardizing yourself out. Every time somebody does something, doesn't make me respect you.
For sure, do that. Jesus Christ.
Damn, Don Callis do be like, you get a membership, you get a membership, you get a membership.
Nigga, for sure. It's like an Oprah episode.
But it's just
Next week's episode of Dynamite is not 4 hours, though.
Fucking God.
It's 2.5 hours.
huh?
It's 2.5 hours.
Hey, man. Hey, listen, man.
Hey,
There's a 10-man tag and a 12-man tag, I think, or a 16-man tag. It's something crazy. It's something crazy. There's a 10-man tag and a, you feel me? But yeah, they doing a bunch of shit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. MJF is finna fight Mystico. He called that nigga Sankara. That was funny. He tried to take his mask. He dressed up like MVP. That was funny. That was pretty funny. But yeah, that's Dynamite. What else you guys want to talk about?
speaking of Mariah May.
Oh yeah, she's Blake Monroe now.
Yeah.
How do we feel about Blake Monroe? And
I don't hate it. I've heard worse.
yeah. Okay. Well, let me ask you this. How do you feel about her changing her name? You know, all the way up to this point, she's been Mariah May. She's been Mariah May everywhere she's went. This is her real name. And then she gets to WWE and they have her change her name. And like, to add even more to that, like, what do you think about how they go about that? Like, what's the decision in that? Ricky Starks, you know what I'm saying? Ricky Saints and JC Mateo. But then you got people like Tongaloa, Tamatanga, who get to keep their names. And it's like, what goes into that decision-making process, I wonder?
That is a good question, because
Blake Monroe, because he said Blake Monroe comes from, let's say she's named after her niece, and Marilyn Monroe, because like all blonde-haired white women love Marilyn Monroe for some reason, and Kennedy's. But I don't know. I wonder if they just be like, "Yo, do you want to keep your name and we own it, or do you want to see what you can?" Maybe they give them a list, or they be like, "Yo, or you come up with a name." Because I remember when they said Stone Cold made up his name, he was like, "Yo, come up with some names and bring it back to me. We'll see what's up." So maybe they just let them write down their own names to see if they like them or not. Just like, know it? No, you're Ren Sinclair now. Like, oh fuck, man.
it's not the end of the world with her name. As long as they let her cook in ring wise and character wise and story wise, I don't see no problem. But it is funny that in canon, Toni Storm legitimately killed Mariah May.
Literally. In black and white.
Yeah. So the end was the end of Mariah May. And then when she popped up in NXT, it was the beginning of the glamour Blake Monroe.
Yeah.
She was reincarnated.
Tony's right. Yeah, a very common one at that. You know what I mean?
Blake Monroe's an adult film star name too. Yeah.
An adult content creator. Is that what they call themselves now?
But you know, they
she's like the third person I've seen use the bathtub vignette. Liv Morgan, Reese,
Sunny. That was she said. Now you know, like a killing bitch.
Yeah, her doing that is it's actually based off of Sabrina Carpenter and some of her shit, like her what is it? Like her tour, like some of her tour footage and shit like that. Just kind of taking elements of and implementing them into being this, Blake Monroe character who's taken elements of this Sabrina Carpenter shit. And then also, in addition to that, she said something about she talked to WWE's shop team and she's trying to get them to make some bath soap like Sydney Sweeney.
Nigga, what?
She wants them to sell her bath soap.
Well, hey.
Would you buy it?
Fuck no. Hell no.
Buying.
That's just no.
I'm buying the essence of a white woman. Nah, y'all can keep that.
No.
keep your essence, baby.
No. Keep it. No.
I don't get it.
I don't want it.
I don't want it.
No.
Keep it.
Like stop. I don't consent.
I don't consent. There's gonna be some weird niggas over there buying that shit too, and that's what's funny.
Exactly.
There's gonna be some weird niggas.
I would buy it.
Yo, Erykah Badu almost got me. You know what I'm saying? Like she almost got me.
With the incense.
Yeah. Oh boy.
No, we ain't gonna speak past Grant say he gonna buy it. You gonna buy it?
Explain
Yeah.
it.
I didn't say I would buy it and use it. I would buy it and keep it as like an heirloom or an heirloom. Like I'm gonna pass it down to somebody. I would keep it as you feel me, like a display. You feel me, like you know what I'm talking about? Come on, bro.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna stick to my Dove Men body wash. I'm cool with that.
You know what I'm saying? It'll be part of the shit. You feel me? The Mariah made the Blake Monroe soap. You feel me? The bar memento. Thank you, Brent. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. See, that's why I fuck with you. You know what I mean? Because what the fuck was I talking about?
Why the hell are you encouraging this shit, Brent? Man, god damn it.
I'm just saying, bro. I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Again, she'll be NXT Women's Champion by Great American Bear. So
yeah, they gave JC Jane her on a silver platter.
Yeah, it's a wrap. It's a Rapperton.
Well, is it Great American Bash? Because I think they're having JC defend whoever is the NXT Women's Champion defend at Evolution.
Evolution. My bad. Thank you for the correction. You feel me? Yeah.
I just thought about it. I was like, wait a minute. No, I don't think she's defending her title unless they do that. Unless they have the champion defended for both shows.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. But Evolution, you know what I'm saying? That would be a nice place to crown Blake Monroe as the new NXT Women's Champion, and to also put NXT in that spotlight, put NXT on that pedestal and say, nah, you feel me? Like continue this idea of like, nah, it's still shit going on down here. Make sure y'all watch. That's a part of the keep your head on the swivel. You feel me? We doing anything and everything, you feel me, to get niggas' attention over here. It's up. I dig it though.
True that. We'll see.
You talking about buying that white woman splitting?
Yeah. I'm just saying. But that's all I'm saying though. Hey, what do we think? And let's go ahead and get into it. You feel me? Because like we've had a lot to say about this guy lately. Ron Killings has been making waves. Last week it was R-Truth, but now, as we know, you feel me? It's Ron Killings, and this is what we doing now. This is I don't know, man. We're it's interesting. I'll tell you that much. He came out there, did the same shit. I mean, well, he didn't do the same shit, but he came out there with the, with the hoodie. He had the ski mask on this time, ripped the ski mask off, cut the promo, to the whole crowd, told everybody, don't let nobody make you feel like you don't matter. Like you really made some change. You feel me? They heard you. Y'all did what y'all did. I appreciate that. They felt it. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Get into this whole thing where it's like, R-Truth brought back Ron Killings, and now they're going officially with him as Ron Killings, and he says, I'm the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And then he said R-Truth was too friendly, too nice. And if y'all think he's a joke or a sideshow character or a gimmick,
I mean, R-Truth is a gimmick.
Yeah, but he pulled out some scissors and he cut his hair off. He cut the dreads.
Oh, Tasha, yeah, I know, man. I always felt the same way, Tasha. Except I ain't got locks though. That shit was real, man. Like that was the realest that we've seen of him since 04. Like the TNA, well, maybe 2011 shit where he went heel, but then even then he said
he first went heel when he first went heel, but then over time they made him a joke.
Yeah, he still said Euster was a rooster from Brewster while he was dead in his heel turn.
How did it make you feel? His promo and then the action and the you know what I'm saying, him cutting the locks off, and you know what I'm saying, that whole sentiment behind that.
It just shows how serious he is, you know what I mean? Like to go out there and cut your hair. First off, you know how fucking hard it is to go out there and cut your hair live? Like that's a big step that you're taking. And it felt like everything that he was saying is just it hit different because it wasn't coming from this like this is like usually when somebody tries to put on a new character that they either like accept it or don't. But this is something that, listen, you're going to have to respect it or not. Like, I think he's just, like, really doing, like, I haven't seen this passion in him in a long time. It looked like he got his second win. Like, that's what that whole promo felt like. He got his second win, and he's finally, you know what I'm saying, getting to say what he's been, not what he's been wanting to say. I'm sure he was having a great time being R-Truth and shit. But, like, just for him just to finally just, like, be like, yo, man, like, just be him, like, he's being himself, while still keeping a little bit of the good parts of the character R-Truth.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just felt like it just meant a lot to me because like, yo, man, I'm always happy to see a nigga be himself.
Yeah, it meant a lot to him too. Like he said in the promo as well. Like I feel alive. I feel more alive than I ever had. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like that whole like the symbolism, you know, behind like, you know what I'm saying, cutting your hair. Like I know like women that will like cut their hair after like healing, you know, like if
the breakup, the redhead phase,
you know what I'm saying, and it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying, now that I'm actually over it, it's like a rebirthing process. It's a form of like, you know, like the caterpillar coming out of the cocoon, you know what I'm saying, in a sense, and you know, and now you got this new version of R-Truth as Ron Killings, the real him, and it's just like, okay, so Gresh, what's next for Ron Killings? Because this is a curveball for the WWE. This is a curveball, you know what I'm saying, that we're seeing in action right now. What do you see next for Ron Killings?
Well, I definitely see him being more prominent on TV now. Like I can see them trying to, I guess you could say, run back him and John Cena at some point as like a form of redemption, because I've been seeing this this discourse, if you will, of like how will John Cena lose the world championship and who will retire him. Some people say someone new should retire John Cena. Some people say it should be Ron Killings retiring John Cena, like because in story his hero basically, he met his hero basically assaulted him, ridiculed him, and basically made him in a sense, and he basically take claim for him practically almost getting fired. So it's like, don't meet your heroes type beat. So I can see that. Or I can see him basically just, like I said, just be more prominent, be more serious. He can probably win a championship if they want him to, or like he will definitely be, he's going to introduce you to the Run the Truth Killings that a lot of us knew and loved from his NWA days, but he's going to be more tame because it is still WWE. They're not going to let him drop random F-bombs or call niggas crackers like they let Teddy Long did back in the day when he's like, remove this cracker from my show. Like, you probably won't see him say that on TV, but I definitely see him being more prominent and definitely taken more serious.
I think he should call Cody Rhodes a cracker to his face tomorrow, actually. That would actually make my entire year if he just calls somebody a cracker to their face.
Like, you brought that up. Like, is Ron Killings now a free agent? Like, R-Truth was on SmackDown.
I'm guessing so, because he popped up on Raw. Honestly, this brand split don't make any fucking sense to me. So who knows?
But like, okay, so I'm like,
as far as I'm concerned, he's assigned to Evolve.
LFG.
So like I was saying, this is a curveball, right?
Mm-hmm.
The way Triple H responded at the press conference, saying that it's all part of the show, which we know is not.
Right.
He didn't really seem like he was that keen on the situation. You know,
he didn't want to keep that nigga around.
Take over, but
did you see the picture they took? The point picture?
What I'm trying to get to and what I'm trying to convey here is we see up until now what kind of booker Triple H is.
Mm-hmm.
He elongates the story. It's a process. He doesn't have anything for Ron Killings right now. Mm-hmm. Everything that's going to happen with Ron Killings on WWE TV is damn near going to be a freestyle off the top of the dome. None of this shit was planned.
Nope. Just by how he was looking.
So the way he looks and how slow he is to jump, I just feel like, man, bro, what are they finna do? Because John Cena's the story right now.
Right.
Do you give John Cena more dates? He already said it is what it is.
Yeah, it's true.
So somebody has to take. So Ron Killings, if they do go back to that John Cena story, which I feel like they have to, somebody's gonna have to get kicked out of the way.
Yeah, is either John Cena wins again,
yeah,
and Truth is gonna have to just be pushed to the side, or they strike while I'm guessing the iron is steaming, because I can't really necessarily say it's hot. Like, I want to see a consistency as far as like all across the board before I can consider it hot.
Yeah,
and they put the title on him at a Saturday Night's Main Event or something, just to throw a curveball, because it's been a summer of curveball so far.
Yeah, the iron just got plugged in 2 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? It's not exactly hot right now, but you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's still warming up.
It's warming up to
oil
the bottom
is
of the pants. You know what I'm saying? It's going to do the bottom of the pants, not this.
It's in the crock. It's still in the crock pot. This is slow cook. So,
Graham said that Triple H books like he used to wrestle, just long and elongated. Just
the long promos he used to cut. That's how he books.
Prodding, or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? But CJ, what do you think about the new haircut?
The
Kanye West, you feel me?
Yeah, the Gucci Mane in 2006. I like, and that's the thing about like go back to what Tasha said, cutting your dreads. Like Graham's hair is long, but I used to have long hair. When I cut my braids off, I used to have the same little striations in there like that. And I'm just like, oh, it's gonna be like this for a while. Mm-hmm. But I think if you're making a whole new you know what I'm saying? Well, not even you. If you're gonna be yourself, then it's, you know what I'm saying. I like he did better than Kyle Fletcher, so that's all that matters. And I think it goes great with his character. I think if you're going to end up, if you're just Ron Killings, I'm saying you can't be true. I'm saying I'm cutting these braids off. I'm saying I was losing them anyway. Come on, dog. We knew what it was.
You know, Bully Ray hopped on Busted Open, and he said that he didn't like the whole "I'm the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth" thing. He said, if you're trying to get away from that, don't remind me of what you're trying to get away from. I don't want to hear you even saying the words truth. I'm like, well, wasn't he Ron the Truth Killings?
Yeah.
That's how we got here, my boy.
Watch the product, kid.
That's too damn bad.
But it seems as if Ron Killings watches the product because he saw what Bully Ray had to say. You feel me? And we'll just run to it here, and I'll bring up the clip, and we'll discuss it.
Who the fuck he talking to? Who he telling me who I am? I know who I am. I'm protecting him. And see, everybody got somebody that's trying to tell them who the fuck they are. I know who I am. I'm not the nice one. I'm driving now. Don't let nobody tell you who you are. You know you better than anybody else know. And I know me better than anybody else know me too. And they better put some respect on my name because I am the truth. So help me. Wow.
Yeah, I
How you gonna tell me why I cut my hair? I do what I want to do. See, it ain't that nice time no more. But I'm not angry. I won't be taken advantage of no more. Things gonna change around here. I'm driving now. Oh.
Yeah. Anytime you start over, who the fuck you think you talking to? You know it's gonna be great. I was sad as soon as he said that shit, nigga. Who the fuck you think you talking to? Poor daddy's like, come on, Rod.
2 tidbits that I've noticed from this video. He said, I'm protecting him. He wasn't talking about Bully Ray. He was talking about R-Truth. So he's basically going with the split personality.
Boom. Boom. Okay. So I felt that too, because he said in the promo on Raw, y'all brought R-Truth back, but R-Truth brought me back.
This is going to be interesting.
Third person. But
this is going to be interesting.
That is, I didn't even think of that. Is true.
Driving now.
I'm driving now. Like, I'm protecting him. This ain't Mr. Nice no more. Like, I'm in control now. I'm like, oh,
we speeding. It's almost like he was saying, like the R-Truth character is starting to take over him, like just starting to take over who he was, and he forgot who he was.
Mm-hmm.
So now he just got to remind niggas who they are. Nigga like Bubba Ray. How the fuck did Bubba Ray gonna call to tell somebody that they can't fucking change it? Really, Bubba?
Bully Ray?
You
at your big age?
Yeah, when you see you change your name, you start fucking Hogan's daughter, kayfabe.
Shout out to Christian. He says, "Killings is smoke, truth was stacks." I like that.
Oh.
Everything goes back to that movie.
Why?
Niggas love getting spit in their mouth. I don't know.
Said he on a killing spree, man.
Oh.
He on a killing spree right now, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Killing spree.
Crowd started chanting what when he was doing his promo, and he said, "I wish you would," and they stopped.
They stopped.
That's power, nigga.
He had that cadence that you better stop.
It was the same cadence that Naomi did when she turned around at Money in the Bank and was like, "Y'all better shut it up. Don't be cheering for me." You feel me? Nah. I ain't with all that. It was the same cadence.
Don't cheer for me now.
Don't play with me right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, try it if you want to. That's it.
You should have been cheering. Like that is. I'm driving now. Is damn near.
See, I ain't put that together until I exactly saw that video. I was like, oh, split personality.
He said something else in the video too that kind of led me to believe he's leaning into, split personality type thing as well. But
as long as it's subtle and not too over the top.
I don't want to see this nigga talking to Lil Jimmy. I don't want to see this nigga jumping.
No, what I mean by it's subtle is because remember when Bray Wyatt was the Fiend, when he first started, he was subtle with the split personality, and then they just made it over the top. Hopefully, with this one, with R-Truth or Ron Killings, they do that. I don't need him to be, and why Soto is, I don't need him to be flipping back between R-Truth and Ron Killings, because that's when it reaches over top cartoonish, and then I'm gonna check out. I need them to be subtle with it and build this version of Ron Killings up, and then see what they can do to make it make sense to slowly but surely reintroduce R-Truth once he feels safe.
Can nobody protect yourself like yourself?
Exactly.
Can nobody tell you how to be you but you? That's some angry nigga shit to say. like it don't make sense, but it do all the way.
You know you better than anybody, and I know me better than anybody know me too. So check this out, nigga. Y'all got me fucked up. But I mean, I don't know. I think all roads have to at some point lead back to John Cena, and they gotta close that chapter. And I'd hope that they have a better match, a more emotionally charged match than what they did at Saturday night's main event. I think he's earned that. But we know that that's not going to be happening right now, because right now we're kicking off this build to CM Punk versus John Cena in Saudi Arabia at Night of Champions. Because coming out of Monday Night Raw, Cena went out there and cut that promo and cut down R-Truth, and brought that back up or whatever, and said that if you really think that y'all, got some change and y'all to, the catalyst for change, bring me some competition. And then CM Punk waddled his ass out there and said, I'm going to be the one to take that title from you, because what you're doing is wrong, John. And you know what you're doing is wrong, because you told me I'm sorry when you put me in the STF at Elimination Chamber. He said, you knew you were wrong then, and you know that you're wrong now. So I'm going to give you the opportunity to pick when I take that title off of you. And Cena's snarky ass don't turn around and say, if you want to fight me for the title, then you're going to have to follow me all the way to Saudi Arabia. And how they have made this match official. So before we even talk about what the fuck is going to happen in this match, with this match, CM Punk, this fucking hypocrite that he is.
Don't do that.
All the cash shit that he talked, and now, backpedal, backtrack, backspace. You know what I'm saying? Back page, whatever the fuck is stuff out for the almighty dollar.
Money.
Punk, my friend, we got you a tiger.
Money,
a tiger with a Rolex on, nigga. Now maybe go against my squad.
That I would be disappointed if he actually ended up going to Saudi Arabia. And if this is actually happening, because I just don't see them pulling a bait and switch here. Listen,
everybody pose for the mighty dollar.
Everybody has a price, right?
What money will make a Punk do?
What's that Buster? What's that song that had Buster Rhyme in it? Get A-Rap money.
You get redacted money.
Man, I don't know, man. Is he a hypocrite? Yes.
Oh, for sure. But it's like I'm not gonna lose sleep over it.
But what about like if he try to buck the system and shit, because you can choose not to go. I guess you know what I mean. Because I guess you remember when Sami wasn't going for a while until they got their shit together, and then he finally popped in the air like the big ass like what? But if he was just like, no, I'm not going, then they did it like, oh my god, just like when he was at AEW, he just doesn't want to play ball. Like he's just can't get along.
On a couple of them already.
Yeah,
he's been there for damn near 2.5 years now.
Yeah. But I guarantee you, they gave him a tiger with a Rolex, nigga. He was like, you know what?
Why not?
Yeah, you got it. Like he said, hey, bro, we got a tiger now.
We got a tiger, and he got a Rolex on. That's your Rolex, if you can get it from him. Because I ain't taking that shit from him.
This nigga walking down the street, Chicago, with Larry and a tiger.
Walking them both.
You got Larry the tiger and Larry the dog.
Yo, on phone, them niggas, is that a tiger? What a Rolex?
But back to what you said, you feel me, about like, you know, when Sami wasn't gone and shit like that. Likely he's gonna say, well, he's spoken to people who would know, you know what I'm saying, better than him. You know, he's spoken to Sami, and Sami wasn't gone, and Sami's Syrian. You feel me? So if Sammy's gone and Sammy's cool with it, Sammy's over there, and Sami, you know what I'm saying, he's embraced it, the change that they've made, whatever that is. You feel me? Whatever has turned this leaf over, you know what I'm saying, that's made Sami Zayn want to go now. And Kevin Owens wasn't going because Sami Zayn wasn't going. So if Sami Zayn is going and Kevin Owens is going, then why the fuck I can't go?
You know, loophole.
Loophole.
Well, other than you telling somebody to go suck a blood-covered Saudi Arabia dick, CM Punk. I mean, other than that part, I mean, come on, that was hella long ago.
I mean, I
don't feel that way anymore.
I was talking to the Miz. You feel me? I was talking to him. I wasn't talking to the people and the fans of Saudi Arabia. I wasn't saying that. You feel me? I was just saying. You feel me?
Backtracking like a motherfucker.
Buy shirts like this too. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all seen him on the Instagram live when he said, I mean, I don't got a problem with Saudi Arabia. I just never been there.
That was when I knew.
I never said I don't like
it. Was coming.
Yeah.
Yep, that's when I knew. I knew as soon as he said that, I was like, oh yeah, he's going.
I'm like, now I gotta go back and like look at, like, does somebody have like a YouTube video of every time that CM Punk, you feel me, shitted on the WWE's relationship with Saudi Arabia? Because I don't remember everything that this nigga be saying. I just fuck with this nigga because I think this nigga don't give a fuck about shit.
No, but I'm pretty sure some YouTubers are gonna bring it up and compile it, and when they do, I will give it to you.
There we go.
Because somebody's gonna do their research, but it ain't gonna be me.
Yeah, and I'm CM Punk. Do what I want, nigga. Fuck you.
John Cena versus CM Punk at Night of Champions. They stacking this card up. You feel me? But what are your thoughts, CJ? Cena and Punk. You feel me? Again, running it back after all these years. Do you think it's going to be a good match in comparison to what we've gotten from Cena so far?
I think this will be the best match that he's had so far. Because I don't think Punk is going to allow it to be any other way. Like, listen, you might win, but you're not going to embarrass me out here. Okay, we're going to do this shit right.
Yeah,
like I think this shit, like, even though like this is Cena's goal, like his retirement shit, but like if anybody has the most to prove in this match, it's CM Punk. Because it's my first title shot. I've been saying I've been wanting to get a title shot for the last 2 years since I've been here. But I've been hurt and then run around with Drew's bitch ass for the last 7 months.
This nigga can't wrestle, and I can't shit the bed in Saudi Arabia after all the shit that I just talked.
Oh, exactly. You know what I mean? Like, how's that gonna make me look?
If they come out and pull a DX versus Brothers of Destruction match, it is a wrap.
He will never hear the end of it.
They come out and pull a Carter 6 match. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
100%, a 0 out of 19 pack of ass. That's what they're gonna be pulling.
Now there's 21 songs on it now. He just added 2 more.
I am not gonna go listen to that shit. Fuck it.
Come on, one's got Nikki, the other one's got Future.
Fuck no. I can't do it no more. My brain needs to function for the rest of this week. I will literally glitch. No.
Yo, Nikki's the best ever, man. But this like I heard this flow and this verse like 106 times in the last 107 songs she's had. So really wasn't impressed by that. Yo, CM Punk is just. What if Cena's matches are just like a Nikki verse? You're gonna love it whether you like it or not, nigga. Like,
basically,
you're just gonna have to deal with it.
You're gonna deal with it. This is what you're gonna watch. You're gonna watch regardless. You're gonna get what you're gonna get. Fuck it.
CMF Punk, and the F is for fuck you think you talking to.
So CM Punk, you said that match would be like a Nikki's verse. That's crazy.
We'll play the itch, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
saying? I ain't trying to say too much because I ain't trying to say too much about Nikki because I know certain someone's a barb, so I gotta.
I'm not afraid of none of them niggas. Oh yeah, my bad, Graham.
I ain't gonna say too much.
Tired, Barb. That was a hard life. That's my former life. I am the caterpillar that came out of the cocoon, butterfly. Because that me being a barb, that was a butterfly effect.
I became a barb in one life and then somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? 10 pyramids crash. And
Jesus Christ. But hey man, we got Cena and Punk at Saudi Arabia. I hope it's gonna be a good match. You feel me? This nigga said it's gonna be like a Nikki verse. You know what I'm saying? So if they pull some Queen shit in the kingdom of Saudi Arabia, then I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know where we're going. But when you put it that way, CJ, then I gotta talk to you. I gotta talk to you, and I gotta talk to my brothers about what they're doing in the kingdom of Saudi Arabia. It's not only this match that might be a Nikki verse. They are going to crown the next king and queen of the ring. And why don't we just kick it off, ladies first? Because this, ladies and gentlemen, is your queen of the ring bracketology. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? So we got the entire field here. They said that it's going to kick off with a series of fatal four-way matches. Into the second round is going to be a co-branded, a one-off, you know what I'm saying, a one-match elimination tournament from there. And then, of course, the finals in Saudi. So you've got, for the fatal four-ways, and all of these blocks here, Rhea Ripley, Kairi Sane, Liv Morgan, and Roxanne Perez, which now, as we see, Roxanne Perez has moved on. In the next block on SmackDown, we've got Jade Cargill, we've got Michin, we've got Piper Niven, and Nia Jax. And then on the other side of the bracket, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Chelsea Green, and Candice LeRae. And finally, the final block for Monday Night Raw here, Stephanie Vaquer, Raquel Rodriguez, Ivy Nile, and the returning Asuka.
I like how they casually. I like how they casually just say, "Hey, oh, hey, Asuka's back."
Yeah,
That's
they get a video package.
I'm talking about before that. Like they revealed her before the video package. They said, "Oh yeah, Asuka's back." Huh?
For sure.
They should have just like when they had the little four-way, just have like in the fourth person that let it come out last. Like that shit probably would have fucking went crazy. Like, oh shit, it's Asuka.
It would have.
What do we think about the participants of the tournament? How do we feel about the way this might go? CJ, you kick it off for us. Tell me your thoughts.
I miss the old King of the Ring. We used to do it all in one night, but the way they're doing it with the fatal four ways for each kind of like a bracket, it's a fatal four. I like the fatal four way idea because there's always a chance that somebody that you don't expect to win can win, and so I like the aspect of the fatal four way part. But it looks kind of predictable of who they will want to win. But like I said, the fatal four way part kind of
what do you
that
see?
little element of surprise in there. Like I'm seeing like the second match, like I see Jade kind of coming out on top on that one. I can see Alexa Bliss winning the next round, and then Stephanie or Asuka. And then once we get to the semis, then I think it'll be a little more, a little more of a toss up once you know what the semis are. But overall, I like tournaments, nigga. I fuck with tournaments, nigga. So I'm gonna be cool with it no matter what. And the fatal four way aspect is just like a new little wrinkle that you can add. So I like that.
Oh yeah, you just up the ante from the three ways that he's been doing. You feel me? Let's have one more.
Yeah. How about another one? You know what I'm saying? The deluxe. You know what I'm saying? That LeBron deluxe on the King of the Ring.
On this ride with me, you feel me? Here go two more for y'all. You feel me? Hey man, Gresh, what do you feel about the Queen of the Ring tournament? The participants that we got. How do you think this is gonna go? Who do you think would be a good pick to win this whole thing and take it to SummerSlam to face the champion of their respective brand?
I'm feeling it. I'm rocking with it. If as far as like who should win, I feel like somebody from SmackDown should win. So I definitely feel like this is gonna be how they get. I feel like this is how they're gonna get Charlotte Flair versus Jade Cargill. Because they're on two separate sides of the brackets, and I'm like, yeah. And the way they got it set up is it'll be cross-branded for the semifinals, but the finals are going to be either two SmackDown, either two Raws or Raw and a SmackDown. So it can go either way. But I feel like, yeah, and I'm gonna keep it a billion buck. Give it to Jade Cargill.
You could do that. I mean,
That's
shit. She got this movie with Jonathan Majors coming up, man.
The Queen walks the red carpets.
Yeah.
For Jonathan Majors' latest attempt at coming back in the film industry.
To play devil's advocate to what you said about somebody from SmackDown should win. Somebody from SmackDown won last year in Nia Jax.
Hey, go two for two then. Shit, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Yo, what's up? My Nia Jax 2-time Queen of the Wing winner. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Hey,
looking back at this bracket here, I feel like Jade Cargill might be your favorite to win this. I mean, you could do, the Queen Charlotte. Did she already win this?
Who, Charlotte?
No, I don't even think she's
never been in it. She's never been in one.
Because
she was always champion. Like the last time they did it, she was a champion, and the last time they did it.
My bad. It's Zelina and it's Nia. Those are our queens of the ring.
Yep.
Yeah. It's Zelina and it's Nia. All right, boom, got it. So I mean, salute to that. But yeah, looking at this, I think you could easily give it to Jade. I think Stephanie could come out, but also I think Roxanne could come out as well, because just the way that they feel about Roxanne, she's the prodigy. She's the future of this shit. You feel me? Like, she keeps just getting there, just barely, you know what I'm saying, getting over, and you feel me? She's just barely, you know what I'm saying, winning the big one or grabbing that brass ring. She keeps just barely, you feel me, slipping up and not, you know what I'm saying, being able to take it home. So this could be an opportunity to throw her in there. Go.
Hey, I really want to see Chelsea Green win this. I really want to see Chelsea Green win this shit.
Oh, yeah.
I think the most, because Nia won it last year. Like, you got the most out of her. I think she would take that Queen shit and just run with it. Like,
she would probably get the most out of it.
I think she will make the most of that of being the Queen of the Ring, in my opinion. But I think she's gonna be my pick. I want Chelsea Green to win that shit, dog, because I think especially what she did with the Secret Harvest and shit, nigga. Like, can you imagine the royalty, nigga, or whatever the fuck they make up with that shit? Oh yeah, I need Chelsea Green to win that shit. I think she's gonna be my pick, my white horse.
Okay.
I hate calling white people dark horses, so I'm gonna call her the white horse.
All right.
Man, you can say tanned horses. They love tanning.
Oh, radio. Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, right. That nigga ain't. Listen. I can tell you one thing: he will not be in this tournament. But let's switch gears here and let's talk about the other side of the tournament here for the men's. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is your bracketology for the men's King of the Ring tournament, which will feature in the Raw block, and this one has already taken place, Sami Zayn, Penta, Braun Breaker, and Dominic Mysterio. And Sami Zayn has, of course, advanced to the next round. But in the first SmackDown block here, we've got Randy Orton, LA Knight, Aleister Black, and Carmelo Hayes. In the second SmackDown block, we've got Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Andrade, and Shinsuke Nakamura. In the final block for Monday Night Raw, next week, it looks like we're going to have Sheamus versus Rusev, Bronson Reed, and a mystery participant who's going to be added to this tournament. So, gentlemen, same deal. Let me ask you guys, what do you feel about the participants that we have in this tournament, and how do you see it shaking out? Gresh, I'm going to ask you to kick this one off since Jizzle, kicked it off for the ladies.
For the surprise, Hikaleo. But nah,
a piece of shit.
Bang, 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 bang.
But nah, overall, I feel the men's side, off of name alone, feels more stacked than the women's side. I'm not even going to hold you, and that's not even being disrespectful to anybody. That's respectfully being spoken. But I definitely, as much as I want to, I definitely do not see Carmelo Hayes winning. He's likely there to take the pin. As far as I definitely, when it comes to this one, if they're thinking what I'm thinking, I feel like Sami Zayn might go all the way on this one. I know that overall performance wise, this tournament is going to definitely tie up last year's tournament. But yeah, I definitely see Sami going all the way this year. Because I feel like they're going to retell that story with Gunther.
Oh, like he's gonna face Gunther and he's gonna beat Gunther, or he's gonna try to beat Gunther, or at least, you know what I'm saying, at SummerSlam, just as he did at
WrestleMania. Yeah, they love that story.
Okay. Looks like we got the chat here. Tasha says mystery person could be Ilya. We can see that. Shout out to Christian. He said Mr. Iguana just got called up, right? Bruh, I swear to God.
He has an iguana, motherfucker.
He said, I swear to everything holy. If that nigga pop up.
In the name of Jah, if this nigga wins.
Hey, my cut though. You said y'all talk about Naomi and see what belt she picks. Nardi, we didn't talk about Naomi and her choice for the Money in the Bank yet. You feel me? By the way, happy belated birthday, brother. My bad. But yeah, we didn't get to that as of yet. But as far as the men's tournament, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, I agree with you, Gresh. I think the tournament is stacked as well. I think that the men's side is stacked. I think the women's side is stacked as well, for that matter. I'm not even gonna hold you, but the men's side does seem a little bit more unpredictable with the way that they have laid the way they've laid the blocks out. I mean, listen, Shinsuke's taking a pin, okay? Yeah. We know that Shinsuke's taking a pin. All right, cool. I just don't know who's winning that match. You feel me? Is it Cody? Is it Andrade? Is it, you feel me, like Priest? Who's winning that match? It's fucking Cody. Okay?
It's Cody. It's fucking Cody. Yeah.
King of the South wants to be the king of the ring. You feel me? Straight like that. I'm rolling. But yeah, I don't think. I mean, you could go with Cody and have him, you feel me, go to SummerSlam to get that rematch with Cena. But then it's like, I feel like you could do that without him winning this. So for me, my pick for the mystery person is Jey Uso.
I throw up in my mouth. Like, I throw up in my mouth.
It's just me. Oh, okay. Like, bro, what? You just lost.
Exactly. So guess what? I'm finna get my belt back. You done beat me in front of my son. You embarrassed me. You feel me?
Like, I'm tell you to bring your son. That's your fault.
Get you. That's what he gonna say. I'm gonna get you.
I hate you, Gunther.
That's what Gunther gonna say. He's like, bro, I ain't tell you to bring your son. You did that.
So
shouldn't he be in school?
I got Ron Killings popping up. You know what I'm saying? Let him be the mystery partner or the mystery opponent.
Whoa.
Do that, Ron. Ron Killings, like the better way. Why not have this new character go out there and dominate, and then get Cena like, you know what I mean? Just like, don't be gifted something,
right? He's the one that can really take this to a fever pitch, right? If he's the mystery person, if he's the one that Adam Pearce says, you know what, nah, let's put Ron Killings in the tournament.
Yo, King Killings has such a great ring to it, Christian. You're right.
King Killings is crazy.
The king of Killings.
King Killings, you know what I'm saying?
Killer Kane.
It's just 1K away from something really dangerous.
Killer Kane, cuh. You're Pyrudo.
But it could be Ron Killings. You're right. It could be. That's a possibility. That's 100% a possibility.
I don't know.
The king. He the king around here.
You know
I'm now.
And he gonna come out with a whole throne called Rancho Cucamonga.
You think you can get somebody
stepping on?
This is fucking crazy. I hate y'all niggas. That's Fosachi you stepping on.
Hey, man. Let's move it forward, though. Let's move it forward, dog. Listen. Jey Uso got packed out on Monday Night Raw. Listen. Gunther put this man to sleep, put this man to bed, made him, you know what I'm saying? Made him go night-night. You ever been night-night, nigga? This nigga went night-night. You feel me? And Gunther is now, once again, your world heavyweight champion. How do we feel about that? And let me ask you guys, like, how do you feel about Jey Uso's championship reign? Before you give it up to Gunther, let's show some love to Jey Uso. How do you feel about Jey Uso's championship reign and where we're at now?
Oh.
Oh shit.
My bad. I was giving a number.
You can give a number. Yeah.
I didn't know you was doing
that. My bad. That's what I thought we was doing. I get that shit a C. You know what I mean?
3. Or if you want to do alphabets, C+.
I think he got the whole, like, the like, once he, like, it was like we didn't get enough juice from the squeeze. Like, the whole moment was him winning it in general. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think after he won it, and then, like, they got the big celebration, they got because, like, the merch was great. You know what I mean? Like, the glasses, like, the moments that he had, you know what I mean? Like, in the ring, but like, I'm talking about, I mean, in the ring, it just wasn't impressive.
It was a here nigga damn right.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. So
it's like, hey, you got this moment at WrestleMania. Now here you can have 1 or 2 title defenses. The best title defense was against Seth, but that ended in a non-contest because of CM Punk.
Gotta do my part, right?
So, and then you just lost it back to Gunther, and then you had that match with Logan Paul. That, yeah. So yeah, it was lackluster. It's just me keeping the bean in the buck. It was lackluster. Like, you can blame the booking, you can blame whatever, because there's only so much encore I can take every week, because it was cool for the first couple of weeks, but then afterwards, like, all right, bro, cut your promo. Let's get this shit over. It's like this, yeah. And then even then, I'm not even finna hold you. It's not like the title reign before him was even better, because Gunther's reign was kind of boring.
No, but at least Gunther had the fucking, like, that aura of, like, I can literally beat everybody here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter who it is. Like, I will literally fight anybody.
Well, that was before him losing to Cody and going into the whole scared of Damian Priest thing.
I'm glad they didn't go the route of him, like, now you can fight your brother for the title, and then just like that generic shit like that. I think they did the best they could. It's just like beyond the entrance and it was like, I'm not comparing him to this man, because this Jey Uso is a great guy, but it felt real Ultimate Warrior-ish to me. Like, after the, like, you know what I'm saying, after the entrance, then what? Like,
yeah,
really didn't. Like, because, like, connecting with the fans is the hardest part, you know, and making niggas want to cheer for you, and then making them want you to be the champ. But, like, what now? Like, it's just like I'm like, what now? That's what I kept saying every time he came out. I'm like, who's he gonna fight now? You can't fight Gunther too quick, because he's gonna beat you next time he fights you.
Yeah, that's what they saw, because they immediately put Gunther with Pat McAfee, of all people.
Sleep, nigga. That nigga ass.
Gunther only had that one match in between.
Yeah, literally.
Pat McAfee around and came back and got his title back.
Yeah, literally. He's like, all right, you had your fun. Now give me my chip.
Yo, everybody gonna be beating up Pat McAfee to get a title shot now. That's great.
So now Gunther goes back to SummerSlam, but this time as the champion. This time, you feel me? Like
That's if he doesn't defend it
At Saudi,
in Saudi or Saturn as main event. Like because
he fights
apparently
Jimmy
he's supposed to
this
face somebody else. Unfortunately,
Goldberg is supposed to be coming back.
time.
Goldberg
Oh,
Monday Night Raw, live and direct from Green Bay, Wisconsin. You feel me? Yeah. So I think they're gonna shoot this angle for Goldberg and Gunther at Saturday Night Main Event in Atlanta.
I'm going to Texas. Fuck that.
nobody wants to see Bill Goldberg do anything. Bill
Yeah.
Goldberg is just a disgrace to wrestling. All right, Bill Goldberg. I think it's like
This
called Goldberg. Go say that to my face, Bill Goldberg.
This nigga in channeling his inner Bret Hart. Fuck the Goldberg.
The Goldberg.
Yo, he calls him the Goldberg the whole time.
It's on the nigga Brett. Like, he doesn't like being called Bill Goldberg. It's just Goldberg. He's just tell him to say it to my face.
Bill Goldberg.
Tell him to say it to my face, bro. I don't even know if that's like the right phrasing in that moment, my nigga. But it's Bret Hart, bro. You gotta love it.
You gotta roll with it. Like, all right, but you got it.
You gotta love it, man. It is what it is, man. He's the GOAT, one of them. Not the GOAT, but he's a GOAT.
You know what I'm saying? Apples to oranges. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Tomato. You know.
Yo, that don't make no sense. Come on, it's Bret Hart. Nigga. Come on, let me talk, man. Come on, let's good.
Yeah, man. I'm fucking with Gunther being the, you know what I'm saying, getting his title back. You feel me? Putting Jey Uso to sleep. You know, I don't actually think that Jey Uso is going to be the mystery person. I feel like he's going to go away for a couple weeks, and then we'll get back to whatever. Because the New Day cut a promo backstage on Raw immediately after Jey Uso lost, and they was talking a lot of shit. So I feel like we might get Jimmy Uso coming to back up his brother against the Usos. You feel me? Against the New Day one more time. Because yeah, they was real funny with it. They was a lot of shots.
Like, look at this nigga. At least my title reign was 6 months. This was 6 weeks.
I don't know about yours, but you know, man, it was bad. It was bad.
Yeah,
it was up. They kept doing the Imperium pose.
Some niggas is dicks, dog. Bro, Bro, you're gonna be sitting there. Jay's gonna be sitting there all disappointed, and he's gonna see a hand come in like into the frame, just like, let's do this, brother. He's gonna be like,
yeet.
Bad boys for life. We all saw more.
That's one set of twins that appear to be getting back together. But also, Liv Morgan had an encounter with Nikki Bella on Monday Night Raw, and Liv Morgan is currently WWE Women's Tag Team Champion.
Oh yeah,
Bella might need some backup.
Does she know anybody that can tag with her?
Natalia.
Natalia?
Mm-hmm.
Natty's not doing nothing. Yeah, why not? We could do something like that. Natty and Nikki. Nikki and Natty.
Oh, N.
And
Show. No.
The low key legend and the twin.
The fearless one.
Oh yeah, her too.
Duh.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I can't keep up with these niggas' nicknames. My bad.
I don't even think that's her nickname. But I did see a report that Brie Bella was in talks with WWE to possibly pop up at Evolution. So
Bestie.
Oh my God, she gonna come out there with that Brie mode and that Cassidy beat, nigga. Woo!
Just don't hit the tope, please.
When they call her P-Mo for a while.
Yeah, we just don't dive because we want you to go home to your kids.
Yeah. Don't die.
Don't die.
they'll be fine.
Hopefully.
Kind of just like riding a bike. No more of that. What's that? The little
NXT women's title and a women's tag team title match. It looks like we're, you know what I'm saying, building towards for Evolution.
Cool,
right?
Have fun.
5 matches on Evolution, and you know you got the Bellas on here. It's kind of crazy with the tag titles. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I need a Jacqueline appearance.
I mean, they got to compete with Beyonce, so I understand.
I would hope they put a couple more matches on that bitch.
Sexy Red versus Cardi B or something. Like, come on, man, we need to
do something, dog. They gotta do something. You
fucking Brebo.
That's all I got. Am I missing anything?
I said make it a triple threat and have Trish and Lita reunite.
That's not bad.
I'm just throwing shit at the wall, but yeah.
Throwing shit at the wall.
literal shit. Like that sounds horrible.
Yeah, man, don't hurt, man. V be listening. You know what I'm saying? He go in and make that shit.
Yeah, that is true. Hopefully, he don't get blocked by anybody like he did by our truth, Ron Killings.
No, Ron Killings blocked him. Truth was probably like, ah.
Yeah, Ron Killings said, man.
Killings was like, nah, fuck that. Block that nigga.
I don't know what Karate Ghost is, but it looks like Trish Stratus is going to be in an action comedy.
Karate Ghost?
Yeah.
This is directed by 50 Cent?
He's in the movie, too.
Who?
Kathy Kelly.
Oh, nigga, I thought you said Joe Budden, nigga. I'm
And to bring back last week, Michael Jai White is
of course he is. Shout out to Black Dynamite. Spawn.
That's hilarious. I got nothing else. What do you guys want to close out with?
Dynamite. Who the fuck do you think you're talking to?
Just don't go on a killing spree.
Ron killing spree.
Ron killing spree.
Killing spree. Boom, 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 boom. All right, guys, we're the fuck out of here. Hope you guys have had an amazing evening. I'm going to go ahead and dial this bitch up, you feel me, and service it to the audio platforms. Hey, run it back after y'all run it back. Hit that like button if y'all haven't already. We'd appreciate it, you feel me? Tap in with your fellas at Public Enemies HQ on all social media platforms. If you want to hit me up directly at Oh My God Graham, everywhere like air. Beat me there. Don't meet me there. You dig. CJ.
Am me. Yeah, that's. You feel me? Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's _me with 2 E's on the twits and 3 E's on the gram. No, oh my God.
Yeah.
Gresh, please, my brother. Tell him.
And
Delia.
you can accept your fate as being the entire problem, just not part of it. But you can follow yours truly at is Gresh, AO is Gresh, everywhere else. Gresh Unleashed Pod every Tuesday, 7:15 Eastern Standard Time. Whatever we don't talk about here, we talk about there because it's a family affair. You already know how that goes. And make sure you guys just tap into the Patreon, patreon.com/Public Enemies, because we love y'all support.
And his name is John Cena. Is almost ready for the series premiere. Patreon.com/Public Enemies. Follow at _ the Son of Mars _ trying to get my guy up out of jail. You feel me? Trying to break him out the clink. You feel me? Trying to be shout out to Cujo at Cujo Kev. You feel me? That's my guy. Those are my guys. But you guys are my guys too, my guys and gals.
I wonder if we can use Mercedes' stake to break the brick where Ben is. It's hard enough as a brick.
Might be able to, because she didn't eat that bitch.
No, she didn't. It looked dry and hard.
I'm gonna hit up Will Washington and see if he could grab it.
Yeah, so we can use that to.
I
feel like it's hard enough to shatter the brick because this economy, they can't afford real brick.
With that said, we'll see y'all next week, man. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.
These got fake bricks out there.